This is intense, and I know why everyone's staring at me, and it's not okay. I have a history. Well, okay, hey, my name's Lene. I'm Whitney's older but closer in age sibling. We'll just go this way. Okay. I first met her back in August of '93, when Mom and Dad decided to surpass perfection and take it up a notch. Little did they know, Whitney was that and then some. Whitney grew up the rare beauty in the family, carrying on those fiery red locks. She was our athlete as well as the entertainment. Not to knock on Whitney too much, because she gets a lot already. I lost my spot. Oh wait, she gets enough harassment from us already, but red is the new blonde, people, and Whitney is living proof. It's okay, she's a lot of fun, guys. There aren't too many adults who think there are 11 months in a year. And that when they say, up next, water polo, Whitney goes, they play Marco Polo at the Olympics? But moving on, it happened.
It's true.
But moving on, Whitney and I always grew up in close quarters, being forced to share a room. Mom and Dad had to have rethought the living arrangements with all the screaming and slapping, and I think I even recall a 20-pound weight getting used in the mix. I threw it. But they forced us to deal with it, and we survived. I did get some perks. Whitney talks in her sleep, and I gotta learn a lot of secrets. Whitney also worked for Nearly Newtown, got a lot of ladies in the house. Yeah. And had a closet packed full of cuteness. So who can blame a girl when a few articles slipped into my closet? Actually, Whitney, I noticed you packing a few weeks ago, and I made one last final grab and go for old time's sake. You probably don't even, yeah, see, you don't even know. Whitney never did hang around too many guys, minus that early grade school crush. I mean, who can say no to a young poet? Roses are red, and so is your head. Violets are blue, and I like you. Will you be my girlfriend? It's adorable. But honestly, she waited for the right guy to come around. A lot of you are yawning by now because you are expecting big things. I have a history with Maid of Honor speeches. So to somewhat fulfill your expectations, I'll continue with a poem. There once was a girl named Whitney. Never was a girl as carefree. She sported fire red hair and always had the latest styles to wear. And for the longest time, she was single, forcing her to visit Christian mingle. Lucky for her, a man's heart she did stir. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go back to the real beginning. And before this poem gets too long, who are we kidding? Of course I wrote you a song. Back to '93, a redhead made her way into a perfect family of 5. Never would our lives be the same, for she was one of a kind. Childhood was interesting to say the least for this freckled ginger girl. Nothing ever came easy for her, but entertaining it was for sure. Growing up the youngest must have been real tough, 'cause Whitney sure broke all the rules. She ate dog food, stole bubble gum, and always had her arm in a cast. Well, she finally got through those teenage years and eventually flew from the nest. But she didn't get away with doing too much, first time, Whitney took full advantage, visited all the local spots. She met a few guys, but they never caught her eye, and it didn't take her long to decide she wanted a good guy. Goodbye, boys. She needs a man who stands taller than she. Yeah. Oh, looky here. Chris sees her on Facebook. Ain't she cute? So begins the pursuit. Hey, hey, hey. They messaged for a little while and felt something start to grow. And when Chris finally asked her out on a date, she replied, "It's about damn time." But the weeks went by and spring turned to summer and summer faded into fall. Chris got down on one knee at Newton Hills, and now we're here with you all. No need to buy some land, Chris has got some on hand just down 340th Street. They'll raise some fine bovine and grow that family line and probably lose some sleep at night, 'cause babies like to cry. Nah, 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 nah. Hold on, guys, I need a break. Have fun in Jamaica. Don't get too burnt. Frozen tundra away.